an influencer in the tech industry, I get a lot of companies that ask me to look at their products or their services and then market it to my audience. And sometimes we have these companies pay me to market on their behalf, and sometimes they just kind of want to send me their product and hope that I create a video. Or, well, actually, they mandate that I create a video for exchanging a product in exchange for that video. Now, we don't want to do this as influencers or content creators. We want to make sure that if we are representing something to our audience, we are being paid effectively for what we are creating. Because remember, as a content creator, you are the script writer, the director, the producer, the videographer, you are hair and makeup, you are styling, you are all these jobs that I get paid hundreds to thousands of dollars to do individually inside of my business. So when I do it all in an influencer or a brand capacity, that brand deal, sponsorship deal capacity, I also need to be paid. I don't get paid nearly as much, but I always make sure that when I am representing something to my audience or creating content for a company, I am going to be paid, and I will not take on anything that does not pay me. So oftentimes we'll have companies come to me and say, we would like to give you this in exchange for a video on TikTok or on my YouTube channel. And I will say, my prices start at this rate. Here's what I can do for you. Would you like this? We also do bundle deals, and we go through all that information. Now, most companies aren't going to want to pay you because they're just looking for somebody who doesn't know how to effectively work inside of this industry and can be easily fooled to do a lot of work for no money. I am not one of those people. And so I'll always give them the option of, you can pay me and here's a dedicated video for you and you can get the bundle rates and all of those things, or you're welcome to send it to me. If you really want me to test out your product, send me your product. I'll test it out. If I like it, I'll probably talk about it to people. So here's what I do as an offering to them. If you do not want to pay me, you can send me your product and I'll take a look at it. If I like it, I'll then put an affiliate link in the caption of my YouTube videos or in my links in bio on my social pages. And then if I do roundup videos on a specific type of technology, let's say cameras, and it happens to fall into that categorization, I can then include it in that roundup. They do not get a dedicated video because I do not do dedicated videos without being paid for it, unless it's something I bought myself and I really feel like my audience is going to resonate with that particular type of content. So I absolutely do show things off, but I'm not going to do it if they specifically ask me to do it for free. So I'll include it in roundup videos, I'll include it in other things as well, and then I'll usually do some type of unboxing on my TikTok stories or my Instagram stories, maybe on a live stream, and I show it off a little bit so people will see me use it. I will put it in my links. I will talk about it in roundup videos and things like that, so they have the opportunity to get seen by my audience without having to pay me. And so I offer them these two options. Now, most companies will just say, nope, unless you're doing a dedicated video for free, we're not doing this, even though it's a very cheap product they could be sending. Now, recently, I did have a company say, yes, we like you, we like your audience, your content is good, and we know that this is going to benefit your audience. So even though we don't have the money or we are choosing not to spend the money on a dedicated video, we would still like to send you this product in hopes that you will mention it to your audience or that you'll use it in your content, which people will then see that it's working really well. So they were smart enough to send me their product. In fact, I just got it today. And I'm going to be testing it out over the weekend. Now, this is something that is going to, if it works effectively, is going to be used in my upcoming content. It will be seen on numerous occasions because it's something that I am using while I'm creating my content, and it's actually going to be invisible in a lot of the different things that I'm going to be doing if I like it and if it works really well. So they have the opportunity to be seen by 27,000 people here on TikTok, or the hundreds of thousands that sometimes see my videos, many thousands over on YouTube, and it can hit in that Google ranking as well. So they have the opportunity to be seen by a lot of people and to be tested out by me. Because I'm an authority in this industry, I have a lot to say, and I will be able to talk about it in my newsletter, in my videos, and it will be seen in my content because I will be using it because it will be around me as I am doing my filming. So this is a really smart move on their part, and this is what I offer to companies. They can either pay me to create the content and they'll get a dedicated video, or they can send it to me and it will probably, if I like it, show up in some of my content, just not in a dedicated video format, which can actually really work strongly to their benefit. So some companies will take you up on this, some companies will not, and as an influencer, as a content creator, you just have to be aware that it's not always going to work like this so that people are going to send you things. Most people will just say goodbye and they'll look for the next person that they can trick into doing work for them for free. So offer these things when people come to you. Make sure you have those offerings figured out. Know exactly what you're going to say in advance. So you can say, this is how much my content is worth. This is how much you can pay me to get a dedicated video on whichever platform. Here are some bundle rates. Here are some extra things that I can do for you. And here's the opportunity for you to continue to work with me in a free capacity. Here's what that looks like. I am not responsible for creating a dedicated video. There are no strings attached to this. I'm not required to do anything, but if you send it to me, it will probably make it into some of my content if I like it, if it's a good fit for my audience. And some people will take you up on that, and some people will not. From there, you just have to move forward, and of course, you can look for your own collaborations as well. And we've got lots of videos on this on youtube.com/KMRobinson, where I'm breaking down how you can thrive as an influencer and a content creator inside of your platforms to then work with different companies in the travel field, in the tech field, and whatever fields you happen to be in. And I'm bringing out other professional influencers and content creators to give you their background knowledge as well. So if you are looking to get into sponsored deals and branded content and be a travel influencer or a food influencer or whatever it is that you want to be, we've got tons and tons of resources for you on the YouTube channel.